Welcome everyone to Madeline and my Coach Sneak Peek. So today we're really going to be sharing with you guys everything that we do as virtual wellness coaches so that you can see if coaching would be a good fit for you and if you might want to join our community. So before we get into all of the details and some coaching myths and questions that we hear all of the time and how to earn an income and all of that, I just want to share a little piece of my story, and then Madeline's going to share a little bit more about her. So I've been coaching now for 6 years, which is totally crazy to me because when I first signed up, I told my coach I would give it 6 months, and if I wasn't having fun or didn't earn my investment back, I would quit. But here I am 6 years later, and I signed up at a point in my life where I thought I was doing all the things. I was running on the treadmill nonstop. I was restricting what I was eating too much. And when I wasn't restricting, I was binging. And it was just this really negative cycle, but I was also confused on why I wasn't seeing progress. And so it was kind of like, what else can I try? Like, I've tried everything. So my friend from college actually tried this workout program called Turbo Fire. She looked amazing and she wasn't a coach, but so I just signed up for it anyways and felt so much better just by working out at home and eating way more food. I was actually eating about 1,000 calories a day. So I bumped it up to about 1,600 calories, if not more, and just felt so good. I lost 10 pounds. And at the same time, I was working full-time at General Electric. I was a CRM, a customer relationship management software project lead. So lots of computer work, lots of training and things like that. And it was fine. I honestly thought I was going to be a corporate girl and moving up the corporate ladder and whatnot. And I loved that until I didn't, until it just became so boring. And I wanted to surround myself with more positive people. And so I decided to sign up as a coach to not even so that I could coach full-time ever. That was never the plan, but so that I could have more financial freedom. I, as a 24-year-old, was babysitting after work just to make ends meet and to have like a little bit of extra income. I was also, my husband and I lived down the street from a wine shop, and we would get wine every weekend. And we would get like the biggest bottle that was $11. It was like the cheapest, biggest bottle we could get for the biggest bang for a buck. And I remember asking him for $5 to split the bottle of wine because that's how frugal I was. And I didn't love that about myself. I wanted to have the freedom to do little things like that. And so sign up to coach. One reason was to earn an income at it. A lot of people are nervous to say that, but I was definitely in it to earn an income. And the second reason was because I saw my coach going on all these trips, and I spent 3 years trying to plan a tropical vacation for my husband and I that never happened because we couldn't get time off and we didn't have the funds. And so the traveling was a huge piece for me that I really wanted to experience. And I almost didn't sign up to coach because I was really nervous about judgment of what other people would think until I actually went through each one of my family members individually, asking them. And by the time I got through my last sister, I realized I had this aha moment of, who cares? Like, even if they aren't supportive or even if it's not their jam, I still want to give it a shot. Like, why not? What's going to hurt? Another thing that almost held me back was thinking it was a pyramid scheme, which we'll get into in a little bit. But I decided to go for it, and it's been single-handedly the best decision of my entire life. Also, later on today, we're going to talk a little bit about my income progression, but I was able to pay off 4 out of 5 student loans now. So I only have 1 more to go. I've gone on every single trip that I could have earned except for 1 in my past 6 years. And most importantly, now I crave the community. I love our team and the culture and how we're all so uplifting and supportive of one another. And that's the part that I would miss the most if I would never decide not to coach. But it's the part that I guess that I value the most right now is our team culture. So that's a little bit about me. Madeline, why don't you share a little bit about your story?
Wow, this is why I love being on our team. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I love hearing the transformation that happens. There's so much that happens inside, and then it leads you to the outside and changes your world. So that's what happened with me. So I was first introduced to the workouts through coaching before, like 6 or 7 years ago. I was training for a half marathon. I had 2 little kids under 2, they're 15 months apart. and I wanted to lose the baby weight, and I was getting up at 5:30 in the morning and working out, and I was following a running program, and I also was cross training because I had read on blogs, because that was like my basic workout um, experience, like learning. I went to Google for everything, and I knew I had to do workouts to get the results I wanted and to train for my half marathon. But I really wanted to do cross training to strengthen and avoid injury. And my ex sister-in-law at the time, she was deployed in the military. She got back and she looked amazing compared to how she had been before. And I asked her, what did you do? And she said, I did P90X. So that was my first introduction to a Beachbody program, was P90X. And guys, I was so weak. I couldn't even do all of the workouts. Like, I did leg day because that's like what I was strengthening, and that's what I could do. So one day a week I would do the leg day, and one day a week I would do the yoga day, and the rest of the time I was running around my basement. And it was my first time being exposed to such a positive, empowering trainer and community. And I like it carried me through a really dark time. And I noticed that as I was working out more and my mind was changing, I was changing, all for the better. And life went on. I stopped that program. It was a pirated version. I didn't even pay for it. But I wasn't even introduced to coaching until I met Sam through Instagram. And I followed her because I was in this period in my life where I was really protecting my environment, my mental environment, and I couldn't, like, I was out of control of my physical environment. So I had to protect my mental environment really strongly. And Sam, and I was around a lot of really judgmental and toxic people. And that was just my experience. But Sam was like a super positive light for me. And I thought, if she can do that, I can do that. So I got invited to the coaching opportunity. I realized I had used the programs before. I had a super great experience with them. And I love the coaching community. I love that first I get to focus on myself, my own health, my workouts, my results. I was at a point where I knew basic nutrition. I knew what I should do and what I shouldn't do, but I didn't know things like portions, and I didn't know how to tackle binge eating or emotional eating. And this is what coaching taught me, just focusing on my health first and my results, and then turning around, realizing other people could use this too. And as I work on myself, I can invite others and help others. So I love that coaching, it keeps me accountable. It provides me wonderful products that help me in my own fitness journey, that my job is first to take care of myself and do the best of my ability. And then also I get to invite others along for the journey. So it's come with all those perks, the great team, the so many events. I absolutely love when I get to meet my coaches and my fellow team members. It's just provides such a healthier mindset for me. And I could, like, my life before Beachbody coaching was complete 180. So there you go, Sam.
I love it. I've known your story from like a little bit before we got connected until now, but it's funny. I also did P90X pirated off of, like, Harry's old boss had it. And so, yeah.
Oh, funny.
I love it.
Yeah, it really started with the workouts.
Yeah. Yeah. Same for me. Fitness first, then nutrition,
Mm-hmm.
and then coaching. So I'm going to share my screen for you guys so that you can see exactly what we do. And this will be perfect for all of our visual learners like Madeline and myself. So exactly what we do. First and foremost, we focus on our own journey. If you haven't gotten that so far, that's the biggest thing that Madeline and I did first. So we focus on our own journey and we share it on social media. I just want to quickly point out, we share the good and the bad. We share the days that we lost a pound and ate really healthy and did all the things on with our workouts and all of that. But we also share the times when we have way too many cookies and too much wine and skipped workouts, because we are not here to be perfect. We're just here to be real and relatable. And that's what people can relate to. So just be yourself and share it all. Also, participate in our wellness community. This is just for extra support and guidance for you, and motivation and that uplifting community and accountability and all of that stuff. So just participating in that really for your own benefit. Then when we talk about actually coaching, the income producing activities, we've got expanding your network, forming friendships, inviting people to learn more about our groups or inviting people to learn more about our coaching team, and then circling back and following up with them, because I took 2 or 3 months before signing up to become a coach. But my twin sister took 2 years of watching me be really successful and inviting her so often before she actually signed up. So we teach you how to do each one of those things. You are not supposed to know how to do them now, and they probably sound a little scary, but the way that our team approaches it is in a super fun, authentic, non-salesy, if you want to call that a word, way. And so it's really, really genuine. And last but not least, we have a business activity tracker that tells you all these things to do, and it tells you about how much time to spend on it, so that if you're a to-do list type of person like myself, then you can just pull that out every day, check off the activities, Madeline too, and make sure you know that if you're doing that, you're doing the right things to build an income. So time commitment looks different for everybody. For me, when I first started coaching, I spent about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours each day. I had a lunch break at my corporate job. So that whole lunch break, the 1 hour, I would just stay at my computer and do those business activity tracker items. And then about 30 minutes at night, maybe an hour, is when I would just respond to messages. So that's what I do. But Madeline is the one who is a single mom of 2 young kids and who works 2 jobs plus coaching. So Madeline, share with us how you fit coaching into your day.
So definitely I have to prioritize like things that have to happen. I look at my schedule and I look at my pockets of time. There are some days where I don't do any coaching per se. I'm just taking care of me. I'm trying to have a very productive day in all the areas I have to be in. So some days there are 2 days of the week where I specifically don't do coaching activities other than taking care of myself, but I'm still sharing my journey. I'm always sharing my journey. And also there are other days where I'm able to dedicate an hour before work and an hour on my lunch break and pockets of time. I'm the sort of person where I can be at a job for 8 or 12 hours a day, but I need breaks. So I'll get up, I'll walk around a hallway, I will reach out, I'll take a few minutes, I'll reach out to people. Finding those pockets of time and using them wisely makes you realize how much more time you really have. So ideally it's, except for those 2 days a week where I just give myself the freedom to just take care of myself and share my journey, I'm dedicating about at least an hour, if not a couple more hours at night. And that's all determined according to what you want to get out of this. So for me, it's generally about at least 6 hours a week. Some people do it even less. It just depends on what your goals are and where you want to go and how much time you have and how you use it.
I love it. And guys, we'll be here to teach you and help you identify what those pockets of time can be for you. So let's get those misconceptions out of the way. Earlier, I mentioned that one of the biggest things that held me back was thinking it was a pyramid scheme. To be completely honest, I don't hear that from many people, but since it almost stopped me, I wanted to address that. First and foremost, a pyramid scheme doesn't have any products or services being sold at all. And so obviously we have programs, nutrition courses, supplements, things like that, that clearly have changed our lives. And so we have that. Another thing too is we actually don't get paid to sign up a coach. If they sign up with something, we do get commission from that, which we'll talk about in a bit. But if someone just wants to enroll as a coach, we don't get anything from that. It truly is our job to bring all of you in and foster you and train you and give you the best experience possible. And then there is a income opportunity with bringing in a team, but we don't make any income right off of the bat. And last but not least, my favorite part of the best description I can give of why this isn't a pyramid scheme, and also why it's different from the corporate world, is in a pyramid scheme, you are capped on earning, whatever you earn based on when you sign up and who you sign up under. You will never earn more than the person above you. Same thing in the corporate world. I never would have earned more than my boss. She never would have earned more than her boss. But in coaching, you can earn as much or as little as you want, no matter when you signed up, no matter who you signed up under. And I am proof of this. I know that I'm earning more than people who signed up before me. And also, my favorite fact is that there's a coach on our team, Nicole, who is 3 levels beneath me, but she's almost matched my income, which is amazing. It is my vision to have all of my team earning my level of income and even surpassing me. So that part, after learning all of that and experiencing it, I no longer worried about that. But another thing that we hear is that you have to be fit to be a coach, or people feel like they need to be at their goals to be a coach, which is so not true. Especially in this day and age, everything is so real time now, especially with Instagram stories, and YouTube is even getting more into videos, like live videos and whatnot. People want to be a part of your journey on your journey. They don't want to see you. If you just show up on day 100 or, whenever you see progress, they're going to be like, cool, inspired, moving on, instead of watching the whole process with you. So if you're on day 1 and you're drawing the line in the sand now to get started, it is also the most perfect time to start as a coach. A lot of people get nervous saying that they're not a good salesperson, so they won't be a good coach. Our response is good. We've had people actually say, I'm a really good salesperson, so I'm going to be a really good coach. They're never the ones that make it very far in coaching, because while we do make sales, we do have products that we sell, it is about changing a life and changing your lifestyle. And so when people are more passionate about actually helping people, they do better. And it's not about trying to make a sale. We teach you a really genuine way of learning about somebody and getting them recommending something and getting them signed up with what they specifically need, not just going for numbers and sales and things like that. And last but not least, you need 0 social media experience. We give you so much training to grow your Instagram, to grow your Facebook, to grow on Pinterest, whatever way, or even to grow in the real world and networking and whatnot. We teach you everything, so you don't need any experience. Who would be a good fit is simply anyone who is willing to step outside of their comfort zone and also to be coachable, to use the tips that Madeline and I have to help you grow, and you'll actually take action on it. So hidden perks to joining the coaching business. Instantly, obviously, by now you're going to be a part of an amazing, positive, uplifting, motivated, encouraging family of real people. Even though we all meet on Instagram mostly, we are an amazing family, and you really get that family vibe. Annual luxury vacations. We just found out today where our next trip is going to be. First, we're going to Punta Cana in March, and then next year, which we're all starting to earn this year, so it's a really great time to get involved, is we're going to be going to Riviera Maya, Mexico. And that trip, you earn for free and you get to bring a guest for free. So that's really awesome. Monthly swag, free business coaching. Again, we teach you everything to do personal growth. We focus on business growth, but also mindset growth and accountability for your own fitness, health, nutrition, life goals, all of it. So how we're different? We truly are a comprehensive approach to lifestyle changes and to wellness. We offer meal plans. We offer nutrition courses. We offer workouts by trainers. We have supplementation. We focus on mindset and we focus on support. No other company has all of that, and all of it as well as we are able to deliver it and to deliver results to people. So when you're thinking about becoming a coach, you can be extremely confident that we have something or all of the things for all of the people in your life. So even those people that love CrossFit, awesome. You've got the you've got the fitness down. Let's help you boost up those workouts with our all natural pre-workout, or let's give you a nutrition program, something. So we have something for everybody. Second is free business coaching. I didn't realize how valuable this was until I just paid a hefty amount to go to a Tony Robbins business conference. And when we were there, we were getting lots of training from lots of different professionals in the business world. And at the end, they each had a chance to sell their course. And that one of them was on social media marketing. And I was just sitting in the audience being like, check, I know that. Check, I know that. I knew everything. And he sold this course for $3,000, you guys. And I knew it all just from coaching, just from what I've learned from other coaches and within our team training. And we share all of that with you. And Madeline earlier expressed her love and excitement for events that we go to. We do them quarterly, like the one today, and also annually with our trips and our summit event. And last but not least, we have lots of evidence of success. We've been around for 20 years. We're a $1.3 billion company, 10 years of product line. And my favorite stat is the last one, that we're science-based. We don't just put together workouts because it seems fun. We put together workouts that will deliver results, and the workouts come with calendars. So you're told what to do every single day for optimal results. So Monday is Monday. Yeah, Madeline's holding it up right now if you can see her. So Monday is Monday, and it's like leg day, for example, followed by Tuesday, which might be arm day, or, you know, whatever. There's science behind it so that you're seeing progress. It's not just like, let's do this. And same thing with our nutrition. We just learned at our summit event last year, one of our biggest supplements is called Shakeology. It's our superfood shake with probiotics and prebiotics and digestive enzymes and all these amazing herbs. And they found a more pure probiotic in some nation that they are replacing and adding it into our shakes, and they're adding in more fiber or something like that. And if they're not charging us anymore, it's just improving the science behind our supplements so that we're, again, delivering the best results for people. All right, Sam's income progression. So this is a time I'm going to try and go over this really quick, but when I first signed up as a coach, my goal was to earn $150 a month because, quite honestly, at the time, that seemed like a lot of money that I could put towards student loans. And I was working full time, but I was doing all those things that we already talked about on that first slide every single day. Some days it was a lot, some days it was little, but I showed up every day. And doing that in a year and a half, I matched my full-time job's income. Again, that was never the goal, but it was just the compound effect of consistently doing these things. And at that time, a year and a half in, I went on my very first Success Club trip. It was just me and my husband, and it opened up my world. The people there were people older than me and younger than me and way heavier than me and way thinner than me. And a lot of these people were coaching full-time, and they weren't the top coaches. They were just coaches whose income could allow them to do that. They loved life. All they got to do was help people for a living. And it just put the bug in my ear of, what if I did that? Like I literally just matched my income. I could become a full-time coach. So that was when I started to dream a little bit bigger, but I didn't want to do it just on a whim. And so I made sure that my income was stable, and I kept working the same amount as I did while working full time with my coaching business. And 6 months later, so 2 years in, I doubled my full-time job's income. And that's when I quit coaching. And I've been coaching full time for 4 years since then, and still maintaining or growing that income. My favorite part is helping my downline team also earn an income like that, so that even if you don't want to coach full time, you have the freedom to do more and to be more and to impact more lives. So financially, I've got one more student loan left, and it's just been a complete game changer for me and my family. So what you can expect when you join our team, we have lots of weekly calls, actually. We have one on Monday mornings with corporate, and they always feature a top coach that shares what's working well in the businesses for them. One thing that I've learned recently is not all companies are open with sharing what's working. There's always like this secret that no one's telling you. And I can say from the 6 years that I've been coaching, we are so open for everyone succeeding. Everyone, all these top coaches share exactly what they're doing. I share exactly what I'm doing to do everything that I'm doing. And so those calls are really great. We also have Monday and Wednesday calls, again, with extra tips and action hours and things like that. You always have one-on-one support from your upline coach, as well as our whole team page. We have a team page on Facebook that's around the clock support. So anytime you have a question or anything, you can post in there and someone will get back to you. Okay, jumping around. Sign up options. Lots of different ways to get involved. I came up with these names, by the way. So nada. Nada is you're not getting anything. You don't need workouts, or maybe you already have the workouts or meal plans and whatnot. You can sign up as a coach for $39.95. That's it, a one-time fee. What most people sign up with is the basics and VIP access. And I actually need to update that cost. But what this is you get a full year of all of our workout programs, all of our meal plans, plus VIP access to our bar program that just launched this month. And your choice of either Shakeology, which we talked about earlier, or our pre and post workout. All of that, you guys, for only $160. So it's $10 more this month. So $160, or all in is when lots of different bundle options. It includes everything from the basics with Shakeology plus Energize and Recover, plus our 3-day refresh cleanse, plus our beach bar, plus collagen, lots of different options here. And so those all vary from $220 to $360. The only required recurring fee is about $16 each month. That's it. And that goes towards everything from inventory. We have zero inventory. It goes towards all the infomercials that you see on TV that bring us new customers. It goes towards distribution warehouses. It goes towards coach relations, which is amazing to work with. Our websites, our platforms, all of these things is covered in that $16. So what's next? Talk to Madeline, myself, or the coach that invited you to this call, and talk to them about what might be holding you back and or the dreams that you have for yourself, so that you can dream a little bit bigger and see if coaching can help you achieve those things. Then you're going to want to choose your bundle, and we can help make some recommendations based on your goals, what you might have access to already, or if you need everything. And last but not least, we'll add you into our team page, start some training. It's all self-paced. So if you also have a crazy busy lifestyle like Madeline, take it at your own pace. Or you can do it all in one day and really run with it. And we will be here to support you every single step of the way. So that's what we've got for you guys. If you have any other questions, oh wow, it's really dark in my place right now. If you have any other questions, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask us. Again, we're open book, so we are willing to share everything with you guys and help you make the decision if you want to join our team or not. Anything that I missed, Madeline?
I don't think so. That was super thorough.
Okay, I tried, and I'm also out of breath. So thank you guys again for hopping on, Madeline. Thank you for sharing your story, and everyone have a great rest of your day. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye, everybody.